bow. Broke boy, broke boy, broke boy, broke boy, bow. I don't pay to win, I am broke, yeah. I don't got no bread, I need a loaf. Buying FIFA points is a joke, yeah. Road to glory coming for your throat, baby. Don't try to play me, my skill game is crazy. Don't. 1 star. I'm eating the ops cause they looking so tasty. Gold thread. Give me the ball and I swear that I'm so wet. Yeah. No stress. I'm hitting the lead, you ain't stopping my progress. Bow. Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy 1 Star Week for the. You are now watching the best Road to Glory on YouTube. The Broke Boy Road to Glory. Welcome back. And by best Road to Glory on YouTube, I mean the best go-to merchant. I mean, I am absolutely the most talented guy on YouTube at hitting go-to. But I digress. As you guys know, it is the weekend league today. EA has dropped a new Freeze SBC today. And honestly, I'm not really a big fan of it. Right here, Adama Traore. And the Adama Traore we all thought we were going to get was the one a couple of days ago when we saw a Spanish striker on the screen. But unfortunately, EA has thrown us a curveball, and now we have Adama Traore as a left back. And I believe they've changed, yeah, his preferred foot is also a left foot. To be fair, this is a great left back. But I don't really see a point in spending this much on an untradeable Adama Traore left back at this stage of the game. I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, he does have some interesting stats. Of course, he's going to be very strong. He's going to be blocky. He's still good on the ball. By the end of the day, it's a left back, and I do expect better left backs to come out. There are already decent left backs at his position, in his nation, in his league. So I think that's going to be a skip for me. But I don't really blame you guys at home if you guys do it. It's not the worst value in the world. We move. So without further ado, I don't really have much else to talk about. We're going to jump into the squad. And as you guys know, we are rocking an absolutely insane squad. And the main custom tactics I've been using is this 4-3-2-1. It's still pretty aggressive, 7 depth on both offensive and defensive tactics. We have fast build-up and pressure on heavy touch. And we have Dalglish and Best as our wide players, but they're really playing as strikers in this formation because Cristiano Ronaldo is the false 9. The midfield is absolutely insane. We have Griezmann, who I forgot to talk about last episode, but Griezmann as this push forward cam type role, he's been doing very well. Renato and Essien are going to be the midfield, and to be honest, I think I might be looking for a replacement for one of them. I'm not really sure which. Maybe I'm just bored of using them. Maldini has been an absolute god at center back. Actually, seeing that has just made me realize I need to switch him. I don't know why I was playing him on the right side, but it is what it is. And today, we're going to be reviewing one player and one player only. Our biggest purchase of the weekend league is going to be George Best, middle icon. And you might be wondering, why did I pick the middle icon over the base icon? And really, the answer is simple. He has more end product on this card in comparison to the baby card, and the fact that I'm playing him mainly as a striker. I know it says right forward, but his tactics has him playing as a striker. I did want that extra end product. And when you look at this card, he looks very nice. He's 5'9". He has medium-low work rates. He's right-footed with a 4-star combination. As you guys see, he has played 19 games. I think 18 of them have been in the weekend league, and he has a very good return, 11 goals and 8 assists. Before going any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a big solid and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, as always, don't be shy. I promise you I don't bite. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video, as always. So when you look at this George Best card, he pretty much has some meta stats. His pace is insane. His shooting is what really attracted me to the card, because when you compare him to his base icon card, the big difference here is the attack positioning. The base icon card only has 82 attack positioning, which I think is a very important stat. This card has 89, which we then boosted to 94 with a Hunter Kemp style. His finishing is cracked, it looks like, on paper. He also has some long shots to add. One thing I will point out about this card that's very weird is the fact that his short passing is so low, because the rest of his passing stats are brilliant, but then you have his short passing at 76. We're going to see if that lets him down. Dribbling wise, he looks like an absolute god, and if you've ever used George Best in any FIFA, you already know he's very nice on the ball. Defending wise, he actually does offer something, so if you want to press with your forwards, I mean, this guy might be the guy to do it. Physically, he has some good and bad stats. The strength and aggression for a winger is not too shabby. The jumping and heading accuracy, once again, not too shabby.
but the stamina at 78 might be an issue. The base card has about 85, I think, stamina. This card is 78. So really, I'm sacrificing some stamina for some more end product on this card. We're gonna see how it plays out in game. Well, I jump into the gameplay right now. We're gonna jump into the gameplay. I'm gonna let you guys know how my weekend league is going, and I'm gonna let you guys know, is George Best worth it? Let's go. Yes. So according to Footbin, this George Best card is gonna cost you 1.25 million on the PS4 market. Is he worth it? I would have to say absolutely. I think in that price range, he's one of the best icons I have tried. We're gonna break down the stats. First, we're gonna talk about his pace. He has 90 pace, and you might be wondering, does he have that top end speed? I would say he's just shy. Imagine Mbappe. Now take 95% of his pace, you have this George Best. His acceleration out of the skill moves is very, very nice. He feels very explosive on the ball, and his sprint speed ensures that once he's in behind, he's more likely gonna stay behind than not. Overall, this guy's pace is a 9.5 out of 10. Definitely made for the winger position, for the striker getting behind position, and I really enjoy it. Next, we'll talk about his shooting, and this guy has a cracking shot. The first thing we're going to talk about here is his attack positioning, and I definitely really enjoy this card in comparison to his baby card. The attack positioning change is very noticeable. He makes insane runs, and it really helps you because if you're facing a park bus, you're really going to need somebody that has attack positioning. If you're countering, you're really going to want somebody who makes intelligent runs. He does both of those very, very well. His finishing is extremely reliable inside the box, whether you're hitting it near post, far post, outside the box, finesse shot, low driven. This guy has all the shots in his arsenal. His 86 shot power means that he has enough shot power to beat the keeper more times than not. And overall, this guy's shooting is a 9.5 out of 10. He's one of the most clinical right wingers I've used on this game, and one of the more clinical players I've used on this game, period. Next thing we're going to talk about here is his passing. And the main question I had, is the 76 short passing going to be noticeable? I would say no. Because, I mean, when you look at the other players that people use in this meta, you have players like Dembele, Mbappe, and they don't really have much better short passing stats than him. And I don't really notice a difference in terms of his short passing in comparison to them. He has a decent short pass. He's not going to let down your attacking play at all in that regard. And his long passing was very, very nice. His through balls down the line, if you want to utilize them that way, were very, very nice. His crossing was reliable. And overall, I will have to say this guy's passing was an 8 out of 10. He actually is a bit of a playmaker. You just kind of have to adjust the way you use him. Focus more on the long passes than the short passes. But if the short pass is on, don't hesitate. He'll probably hit it. Next, we'll talk about his dribbling, and I think this is what makes him, or part of what makes him so special. He feels very, very responsive on the ball. His agility and balance is 91 and 88 respectively, so turning him is a thing of beauty. You don't even need to use L1 or R1 dribbling. His left stick dribbling is enough to do the trick, to create space, to get a shot off, to get a pass off, everything like that. His dribbling stat is 94, his ball control is 93, and because of that, he feels extremely sticky. If you take him into traffic, let's say there's 2 or 3 defenders, let's say your opponent has parked the bus, he's going to be very hard to dispossess. The ball tends to keep on bouncing back to him over and over again, and it's very frustrating for my opponents. His composure is 93, which allows him to thrive under pressure. And what I really enjoy about this guy's dribbling in comparison to somebody like Dalglish is he has the explosiveness. He explodes out of the skill moves, whereas in comparison to somebody like Dalglish or even Butragueno, when they come out of the skill moves, they don't have that same explosiveness, so they're kind of one-dimensional on the ball. This guy has the explosiveness at the same time with having the finesse, the ball control and everything like that. And overall, I gotta give this guy's dribbling a 9.5 out of 10. If you like dribbling, if you like the meta of FIFA 21, this George Best card is gonna be amazing for you. Finally, we'll be talking about his physical, and honestly, his physical really drives me to say that you should be playing this guy as far forward as possible because his 78 stamina is an issue. All right. At the right forward position with the tactics I played him in, he wasn't that bad. I mean, he lasted 120 minutes, but at the 120-minute mark, he was low on stamina. What I will say is if you want to play him on the wing, he might get tired. If you want to press a lot with your team, he might get tired. You got to keep that in mind. His strength and aggression actually felt a little bit better in game than what the stats indicate. This guy fought for every loose ball very well, and his jumping and heading accuracy, while not amazing, was enough to keep the opposition honest. Overall, this guy's physical is a 6 out of 10. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this George Best card? If you want an attacking right wing, maybe a right wing that cuts in, maybe a striker or a secondary striker, this guy fits the role in all those categories. I mean, he has pretty much everything you want out of a meta attacker. He has the pace. He's very explosive feeling on the ball as well as very responsive feeling on the ball. His attack positioning and finishing is absolutely brilliant, and his passing is very good as well. And overall, I have to give him a 9.5 out of 10. I think as far as icon attackers go, he's probably at the top, if not one of the best. All right, guys, so that's going to be my George Best review. We're going to talk about the Weekend League now, and honestly, I'm having a great Weekend League when you look at the record. I am currently 11-5. And my last loss was a game where I kind of lost concentration. It is what it is. Like I've told you in the last episode, I'm working overnight, 12 hours, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm not at my best concentration levels this weekend. I don't even think I'm going to finish the Weekend League. Honestly, I think I might hit 14 wins. If I have time for 17 wins, I'll do that. But I don't think I'm going to be pushing for Gold 1 this weekend. I think we're on form for Gold 1. I think we're on form to at least push for Gold 1. I think I'm playing very good FIFA. But I just don't have the energy in me, especially when I jump into the game and like half of the games are extremely delayed. My players are doing stupid things. My opponent's players are doing stupid things. I feel like I'm in the goddamn FIFA Twilight Zone. I don't know where I'm at. Like I feel like I've been dropped into Jumanji and I have the task of playing a game that doesn't do what you press on the controller. But I digress. I'm gonna stop complaining about this game. What I will say about this formation is that, like I've said last week, it's really allowed me to take control of the games, and adding somebody like a Maldini has really done a lot for us, because when you look at Gomez, of course he's a cheap beast. Not really a cheap beast, but of course he's a beast. But he lacks that top end tackle. Maldini has that top end challenge. We're going to be reviewing him tomorrow. And he's made a huge difference in the way we defend. He's made a huge difference in the way that we pass out of pressure. I really enjoy that. Griezmann in the midfield has been an absolute revelation. He's able to help us keep possession, move that ball forward very quickly. And Ronaldo at the false nine role, which is the first time I've been using him in that role, has been brilliant. And overall, I'm really liking the team. And I hope to push for at least 17 wins tomorrow. If not, I'll go for 14. It is what it is. Let me know in the comment section down below. How was your Weekend League going? I hope you guys are having a great Weekend League, a great weekend in general. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to call the episode here. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. But until then,